Now for a CNN-IBN exclusive, BJP Rajya Sabha MP Arun Shourie, who had launched one of the worst public attacks against the BJP leadership after its loss in the Lok Sabha election, seems to be in a mood to bury the hatchet. The MP has lashed out against the Liberhan report that names top BJP leaders.
There is going to be a debate that's going to take place in the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha on the Liberhan panel report. The Ayodhya movement, the BJP has been very closely associated with it. First, let me ask you, having read the report, what's your first response when you read the report?
It is an idiotic report, absolutely idiotic. And 17 years of public money should have been wasted on this gentleman and his staff. It is a crime. It has the most elementary errors. I went through the report and there are so many howlers in it. So many things. He said the car sevaks cannot be identified. But but it cannot but be that they were this, that and the other. You can't identify them and you know their character.
We see that a man who was not even called for questioning in the form of Atal Bihari Vajpayee has been held guilty.
From Mr. Vajpayee to Govindacharya, people who the commissions of inquiry are obliged under Section 8B to issue a notice if your reputation is going to be affected by anything that the commission may say. But it doesn't happen, and he just has a new phrase called pseudo-moderate. How do you know? Please remember, it's not just a commission of inquiry. The man was a judge. Maybe that's the kind of judgments that were being given.
But let me ask you a political question. Let me ask you a question related to the Ram Janmabhoomi movement itself. Do you think, sir, there is a view that has been held that post-2004, when attempts were made by the BJP to position itself as a more inclusive party, somehow the Ram Janmabhoomi movement almost became like a noose around your leader's neck?
That's bunk. I was a strong supporter of the Ayodhya movement because one of the principal corrections that was required to Indian public discourse since independence was on the perversion of the meaning of the word secular. And the movement which got personified by Mr. Advani was a very strong corrective in that regard. You can't fire the same bullet twice. Its time has passed. Today, the issue is delivery.
You described the BJP once as a Katipata. Do you still adhere to those views?
I was allowed that freedom. I've had my say. It's for the party to, to see whether to, whatever they want to do.